Hey guys, it's John Ching here. Today we are going to talk about the new 2014 iMac Retina 5K. Yes, the 5K iMac came out last year October. The iMac screen is so stunning you can even edit a 4K video in pixel by pixel level right on the screen, and it has an i7 CPU running up to a ridiculous 4.4 GHz. Sounds amazing, but there are few reasons you might want to stop buying the iMac 5K Retina and wait for the second generation, especially if you are technology enthusiast, professional video editor, or high-end gamer, or anything related to the professional in general. So please stay tuned. Now, before we get started, I want to point out that this video is more towards the professional people, but also apply to moderate users if you want to save money and get a better overall hardware. So, without further ado, let's get started. First reason, it's still using a Haswell CPU. Now, what's the problem with the Haswell CPU is that it will gonna replace by the Broadwell or even the Skylake, which is coming soon this year. Now, what's the real story behind this is that the Haswell CPU is come out on the 2013, and the Broadwell CPU, the successor of the Haswell, should come out on 2014. And the latest most anticipated Skylake CPU should come out on this year. And because of the Intel Broadwell production delay problem, Broadwell have to shift in early 2015, so in the result, the iMac 5K have no choice to use the Haswell CPU. Now, Broadwell is not that important actually, it's just an upgrade of the Haswell. And what's important is that the Skylake is a game changer and most anticipated CPU. It packed so many great features like the DDR4, which is so fast and the high-end user should be definitely wait for it. And there's really no point to pay so much for a Haswell CPU Mac again. And speaking of DDR4, this brings us to the second reason. The iMac 5K still using a DDR3 and yet only 1600 MHz. I mean, even the updated 30-inch MacBook Pro got a faster 1866 MHz DDR2 RAM update. So why not the high-end iMac got it too? And DDR4 is really gonna coming out soon to replace the DDR3. But please take note that the DDR4 only supports Skylake CPU, so hopefully Apple will use the Skylake CPU in their next iMac 5K. Now, what's the benefits of DDR4 are that it has greater speed and lower voltage consumption. So, if you are a high-end user who want to buy an iMac for video editing or content creation, I definitely suggest you to wait for the DDR4 for the greater speed. Now let's move to the third reason. The next iMac Retina 5K might have the next generation mouse and keyboard. As rumors suggest that the Apple might bring its Touch ID to the keyboard or the mouse for better and easier way to log in our account without have to type in our password. And also, the Apple is released the new Force Touch trackpad on the new MacBook and the 13-inch Retina MacBook Pro. So they might have a chance for Apple to add it to the Magic Mouse as well. Reason number 4. There is no DisplayPort 1.3 available for the iMac yet. And what this means is that you cannot use your gorgeous iMac 5K screen as a monitor for your another Mac device like the Mac Pro or the MacBook Pro. And iMac has this feature called the Target Display Mode, which allows you to use your iMac as a display for your another Mac. And this feature is existed since the 2009 27-inch iMac. But this new iMac simply doesn't have this feature. And if you're asking me why this new Retina 5K iMac does not have it, the answer is very simple. Because of the DisplayPort bandwidth limitation. And because the DisplayPort 1.2 technology of the Thunderbolt 2 in this Retina 5K iMac isn't capable to handle the bandwidth required for the 5K screen. So, no any current Mac can drive the 5K screen with a single cable, even the new Mac Pro. and this is only possible on the new DisplayPort 1.3 technology in the Thunderbolt 3. And because we don't have the Thunderbolt 3 yet, so you also cannot connect another 5K monitor to your Retina 5K iMac. And since the Retina 5K iMac only has Thunderbolt 2 with the DisplayPort 1.2 technology, you can only connect a monitor with a maximum resolution up to 4K, and this made the Retina 5K iMac not future-proof. So hopefully Apple will add the DisplayPort 1.2 to the next Retina 5K iMac. And there's another reason we should wait for the next Retina 5K iMac. Reason number 5. The graphic card is not strong enough. Apple have give you two options. One is the base model with the AMD M290X with 2GB, or you can upgrade to the M295X with 4GB. And the 2GB base model is definitely not enough for you to do some graphic intensive things like the high-end gaming on a 5K screen. And since technology is updating so fast nowadays, the 2GB option is definitely gonna outdate very soon. And even the M295S with 4GB still not that great for future-proof your iMac. So I really hoping Apple will give us an option for the 6GB or even the 8GB in the next Retina 5K iMac, and dump the 2GB graphic card option. So they are all the 5 reasons not to buy the new 2014 Retina 5K iMac. And there is no doubt the 5K screen is the future, but at least for now, I think the new iMac is still using yesterday hardware and try to match tomorrow hardware. So there are still some unbalance in the hardware, so I definitely recommend you to wait for the second generation of the Retina 5K iMac. And if you really want to buy one, I will recommend if you are just a moderate user and you want a stunning screen and you don't need multiple screen and you really got the money to spend. And I would not recommend if you are on a budget and you want to future-proof your iMac at least next 5 years and you want a high-end gaming and professional usage and you are still happy with what you have right now. And so that's all for this video. I hope this video helped you out, and don't forget to like this video and let me know in the comment section below whether you will buy this first generation Retina 5K iMac or you will save your money and wait for the second generation. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.